This Sunday morning, it's Super Bowl Sunday on our Agricultural and Conservation Update program, and Brian Briski is joining us, and he is with the NRCS office here in the Eau Claire area. And Brian, you're not just with the NRCS, you're also our Super Bowl guru type guy.
Yes, I am.
So tell me, who do you think is going to win? We got the Patriots or the Eagles?
Well, the team that I cheer for is not there, but I will say anything but the Patriots.
Oh, we're going for the Eagles then, huh?
Yes.
High-scoring game or low-scoring?
Middle.
All right. Well, we'll have to check in again with you next month to see how you did come out. But let's talk a little ag and conservation stuff. We got a Cover Crops Conference coming up here at the end of the month. Tell me about what's all going on and who's all going to be there.
Yeah, I'd just kind of like to spend a little time on this. I know Jen hit on this a little bit last week, but this is something that's coming up in our state, and it's, to me, one of the more important conferences that we've ever had, to be honest with you. What we have is the Wisconsin Cover Crop Conference. If I want us to remember two things today, for those of you that are internet savvy, Google Wisconsin Cover Crop Conference. For those of us that are Facebook savvy, which is not me, Facebook Wisconsin Cover Crop Conference. And if you're neither of them, I guess you're stuck listening to me.
Well, then they call the NRCS office and ask for Brian.
Yeah, there you go. Call them up. So what I'd like to talk about is we kind of, I've been part of the planning committee on this, and the planning committee has been a combination of farmers, consultants, and agency types. We've worked very hard on this agenda to get something there for everybody to kind of tell the whole stories. And it is more than just cover crops. There's definitely going to be some economics in the background, some soil health. So kind of the why in cover crops, we're going to start out with actually our keynote speaker right away in the morning, and that is Barry Fisher. Barry Fisher actually works for NRCS out of Washington, D.C. He's one of our national soil health specialists. I've had the opportunity to work with Barry Fisher for the last 5-6 years. I think about 4 years ago, he was actually up here in the Halle area and did a program. And he was very well received. I have actually a lot of producers that still bring that up. That guy from Indiana that came and talked about how he does his farming. What makes Barry very interesting is he is actually a farmer himself. He farms like 500-600 acres. Is a crop advisor, and he brings in the whole soil health wagon and the never-till concept and incorporating covers and why should we be doing this as a farm community.
And that's always nice to hear somebody who's been there, done it, and then they can kind of teach from it.
Yeah, which really leads us kind of into the next part of the day, which is going to be the farmer panels. What we've worked on securing 6 different farmers across all areas of Wisconsin. We have 2 panels split up. One is a grain panel, and the other one is people with livestock systems. And like I said, we have producers, for example, on the grain panel. We have Nick Miller from Oconomowoc. Him and his family are on like 3,800 acres, corn, soybeans, wheat. They've been a long-time no-tiller. Started introducing diversified cover mixes into the rotation, and Nick has some very interesting things to tell. I've actually seen him present before. Another one that's kind of interesting from a little different cropping system is we have Darren Yankee from Echo Y Farms in Sauk County. They kind of have a split operation. They have about 230 head of beef, and they have about 900 acres of cash grain, 300 acres of pasture. What they're doing there, again, they've been kind of long-term no-tillers, but they've really been using cover crops for a different purpose and helping with that whole beef operation and making the soil better results. So then another example we got is Dan Brick. For those of you more on the east side of the state, Dan's definitely becoming a force in the Greenleaf area. He's got a 900 cow operation. He's moving towards 100% cover crops and no-till. We all know that manure is friend or foe, and Dan's definitely been working with it in that no-till system to get it to work. So that's just kind of an example of some of the quality of speakers we have coming. And we actually do have a local speaker that'll be down there, Vic Gadel from Chippewa County. So he's going to be kind of representing more of the corn, bean, area. He's been doing a lot of no-till, bringing covers in, having some really good luck here in Chippewa County.
So when is this meeting and where is it located?
Oh, good one. February 27th in Stevens Point. And the reason it's in Stevens Point is we try to get this thing located more centrally in the state to allow people from all sides to come.
And how do people register? They have to go to the Facebook page or Google Wisconsin Cover Crop Conference?
Yep. The other thing quick here is with all this, the big question always comes up is economics. In the afternoon, we do have Jamie Patton coming in with a farmer from Dodge County, Tony Pyrex, and they'll be talking a little bit about risk management, economics. Offset of that, we'll have a no-till session where we have Jason Cavadini, John Gaska, and again, Barry Fisher's going to be talking a little bit about no-till setup. Then in the afternoon, again, there's something in this conference for everybody. We're going to have kind of two split sessions, a basic cover cropping section and an advanced cover cropping section. In the advanced cover cropping section, we're talking about interseeding, planting green, all that good stuff. So like I said, there's a lot here. It's very economical. We're looking at like a $40 price tag right now. If they get their registration in early, we're set up for a lot of people. We have quite a few people registered already. There are a lot of sponsors that help keep this at a low price. So,
all right, and that's the Wisconsin Cover Crop Conference, which is held down in Stevens Point on February 27th. That's Brian Briski with the NRCS office here in the Eau Claire area this Sunday morning on our Agricultural and Conservation Update program.